Hi, my name's Chris. I'm a game designer on Elite Dangerous, and I'm here today to answer some of your questions on Powerplay 2. So actually the majority of activities that you can already do in game will be part of Powerplay now. So for example, players that like trading for profit, or they like going salvaging from wrecks, all of these will be activities that you can do in Powerplay as long as you are pledged to a power. So we're going to include a lot of the on-foot activities in Powerplay 2. So for example, you can go to an enemy settlement and upload some spyware, or the biological samples that you can collect while out exploring can be handed into a power contact at one of your systems for Powerplay activity. So not at launch. It is something that we will be monitoring after Powerplay has gone live, but it's not something that will be coming day one. So one of the first things that players will notice when they log into Powerplay 2 is that they are going to be unpledged. So they're going to have to re-pledge to their power. This won't incur any penalties for them though. The other thing is that we are going to be taking a snapshot of the galaxy when Powerplay ends, so that when Powerplay 2 starts, we've got about a 99% retention of systems for each of the powers. No, so you'll be confined to only one power when you pledge. However, you can leave at any time without penalty. The only thing is that you will have to restart the loyalty ranking again and lose access to any of the perks that you gained in your old power. So there have been a few additions to the system regarding power NPC agents. So one thing that players will notice is that there are now power security hanging out around stations and nav beacons in systems, and these security really care about what power you're aligned to, whereas like your normal security won't. So you may find that you're attacked by power security if you're in the wrong place, but the normal security won't. Besides changes such as these, there's no overall change to the crime and punishment system. So we will be unpledging everyone at the beginning of Powerplay 2, but you will keep any modules that you had previously, any that you've already brought on your commanders as safe. And then when you re-pledge to your new powers, you will have to start ranking up from 0 again. So we will be adding one new power in Powerplay 2, Nakato Kane. She's going to be an alliance power that you'll find near Edmund's systems that are currently unoccupied. I won't go into too much detail about what she's about. I'm going to leave that for when Powerplay 2 launches. So there's not going to be an automatic system for knocking out powers when Powerplay 2 launches. However, we will be monitoring the game and making decisions on how powers are removed. So we're removing the link between governments and powers in Powerplay 2, so you won't need to have a government that doesn't match your power's superpower in order to properly maintain control of your systems like Aisling used to. So while the BGS isn't directly tied to playing Powerplay, because of the nature of loads of the activities now being Powerplay activities, ones that you would normally do for the BGS, while you're playing the BGS, you can also be affecting your power and vice versa. So it's not a direct link, but they're still connected. So we want our players to feel involved and connected with the powers, so you will have to pledge to them if you want to have an impact on Powerplay. So there will be a lot of effects that players will see that, mechanically, that know how the game plays, but there'll also be a lot of visual changes depending on what power controls the system. For example, you might see new holo adverts outside of a station, or there might be flags of the power present in concourse. Little changes like this that really sort of show who's in charge in the system. So in Powerplay 2, player effort will be fully realized. We won't have any diminishing returns that reduce player effort. So we're going to have some mechanics in place that benefit the smaller powers more. On top of that, larger powers will have more systems that they need to cover. They'll be spread a little bit more thin in their efforts. This doesn't mean that the smaller powers will be completely safe, but it does give them a fighting chance and a way to fight back against the larger powers. Thanks for sending in your questions. I can't wait to see how you guys get on with Powerplay 2 when it releases in October.